If it's cold outside, is your only option to stay inside? Thankfully, not if you're in Maryland. Hey team, I'm Emily Howlett and I'm a local real estate agent here in Northern Virginia and Maryland. While winter might seem like a time to stay at home, curled up with a warm blanket and some hot cocoa or tea, sometimes you still want to get out and do something fun. So what options do you even have? Thankfully, in this area, you have a lot. If you're looking for a traditional holiday market, Baltimore has you covered. The Baltimore Christmas Village is a combination indoor and outdoor holiday market, complete with food, shopping, and entertainment. Complete with a larger-than-life windmill pyramid and glühwein booth, the market is open for just about a month, from Thanksgiving of each year all the way to December 24th. The Village is a great opportunity to check out various vendors selling food, ornaments, jewelry, and arts and crafts, just to name a few things. You can also enjoy a great view of the Baltimore Harbor and skyline while you're there. The outdoor portion of the Village is always free, but the indoor heated tent is free only on weekdays, and on weekends charges a $5 admission fee for those 18 years and older. As for getting there, parking may be a bit of a struggle, but the Village occasionally partners with nearby parking garages to provide special deals for visitors, or you might also look into taking public transit. Check out their website in the description below to see what options you have. Ice skating is a great option to check out when the weather gets cold outside, and thankfully, there are several locations to choose from in the area. First up is Quiet Waters Park in Annapolis. The park offers open skating as well as lessons, and while there is an entry fee, it's less than $10 per person. The rink is typically open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 3 to 9 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Before heading over, check their Facebook page first, as they occasionally alter the hours based on weather. Another option is the Glen Burnie Outdoor Rink. Similar to the Annapolis rink, they offer open skating, lessons for beginner and intermediate skaters, and additionally, private lessons. Their prices are similar in that all the entry fees are less than $10, but their hours are a little more varied, as you can see here. Nestled in the western Maryland mountains, Wisp Resort is Maryland's go-to outdoor resort. While it is open all 4 seasons, I'll be focusing on its winter activities that include skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, and riding the mountain coaster, which, just as its name suggests, is a roller coaster in the mountains. With all the outdoor activities available, you'll have plenty of things to do to keep you busy. If you're more of a stay inside all cozied up type, you're in luck too. Wisp offers plenty of on-site indoor choices, from great food to shopping to escape rooms. Prices for the various activities as well as the resort hours vary depending on the time of year you're going, so be sure to check out their website linked in the description. If you want other options for resorts and winter activities, there are several options in Virginia, or even check out various Pennsylvania resorts like Liberty Mountain, Round Top, or Whitetail that aren't too far of a journey either. Maryland has been experiencing a bit of a distilling and brewing renaissance over the past few years, so why not get out of the cold and check out all the options available? There are over 100 breweries in Maryland, offering everything from microbrews to more well-known brews, as well as over 30 distilleries offering everything from bourbon to specialty spirits. I'm not a huge drinker, so I'm usually there for the food and good company, and even I've still found a couple great options that you should be sure to check out. Jailbreak Brewing Company is located in Laurel, right off of Route 1. In addition to a wide selection of drinks, they have awesome food. It's not the least expensive option out there, but it's worth it, especially the truffle fries. Hysteria Brewing is an option in Columbia with the added benefit that it's dog-friendly. It has a really unique atmosphere and is a local treasure. If you're going for the food, you might initially think that you're out of luck since they don't have an in-house kitchen, but they actually encourage you to bring your own food or order from the restaurant next door and have it brought right to your table. Make sure to leave any of your favorites in the comments below. Holiday lights and decorations are one of the true highlights of the holiday season. You really can't beat driving or wandering the area, seeing all the decorations that people, and even whole towns, put so much work into perfecting. Thankfully, Maryland has some really awesome choices for your light viewing needs. Just to get you started with a few options, check out the 700 block of West 34th Street in Baltimore. Sharing the same name as the movie Miracle on 34th Street, this block takes its namesake seriously by going all in on holiday lights and events. It does get pretty crowded, so be prepared. Other options that are just as good and probably a little less crowded include the Lights on the Bay Driving Lights Tour, benefiting the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, and the Eastport Yacht Club Lights Parade, where boat owners deck out their craft with lights and fun displays. Many of the local town centers are also livened up with various lights and decorations, so be sure to check those out as well. If you're a fisher thinking that winter has forced you into hibernation, think again. Even if you're not a fisher and just looking for something new, you're in the right spot. Maryland has two main options if you're interested in getting out and doing some ice fishing: Deep Creek Lake and Piney Reservoir, also known as Frostburg Reservoir. Both locations are in western Maryland and have various species of fish, some the same between the two locations and some that are unique. Another spot you may want to check out is Leonard Lake over on the eastern shore. Before you go, be sure to get a fishing license and check the Maryland Department of Natural Resources website for information on any seasonal specific regulations. I also have to remind you to make sure that you're following all the necessary safety steps before going out on the ice. Taking a dip in the water is all fun and games in the summer, but in winter it's a whole different story. If you want some extra delicious foods to keep you fueled during winter hibernation, look no further than the Annapolis Restaurant Week and the winter edition of Baltimore's Restaurant Week. Baltimore's Winter Restaurant Week is the first of the two to occur, from January 27th to February 5th. With numerous restaurants to choose from, you can sample a huge array of flavors and styles at a discounted price. Be sure to make reservations in advance, as this is a popular event and restaurants book up quickly. Up next, and a little later in the winter timeline, is the Annapolis Restaurant Week. Running from February 25th to March 5th, there are fewer restaurants than the Baltimore event, but they're no less delicious. I'll echo my recommendation from before that you may want to make reservations in advance, but it might not be quite as necessary as the Baltimore Restaurant Week. The Gaylord National Resort in National Harbor goes big with its celebrations for the holiday season. From December 1st to the 31st, they put up the standard lights and decorations, but what really steals the show is the more than 2 million pounds of artisan carved ice for the event's annual holiday theme. This year, the theme is the classic holiday movie, A Christmas Story. Be sure to set aside at least an hour for this adventure, as there are acres of lights and tons of activities to take part in. Don't miss the ice slides in the exhibit, as they're made to be used and not just looked at. The good news is that you don't have to be a hotel guest to enjoy this event, but the prices are fairly expensive. Adult tickets for anyone 12 years or older come in at $37, and for children between 4 and 11 years old at $28. There are discounts for military and family members, and there are also other add-ons and activities that you can purchase for an additional charge. New Year's Eve is a celebration of the past year and a look forward to the coming one. Where better to do this than at any number of New Year's events in the area? Whether you're looking for a black tie event, something a little more laid back, or a full-on party to ring in the new year, there are plenty of options. And with so many options to choose from, it's very likely you'll find something in a location that fits your needs. Check out the downtown Annapolis New Year's Eve celebration that includes fun activities during the day that are geared toward kids, and then music and dancing in the evening. Everything culminates in midnight fireworks over the city dock to start the new year off right. Given the small space of downtown and the popularity of the event, you may want to show up earlier rather than later to get a prime spot for both parking and firework viewing. If you're looking to get your blood pumping, check out any of the local polar bear plunges. If you're not familiar with this cold weather adventure, It's where you jump into some extremely cold water in spite of the fact that it's the middle of winter. It's usually a good way to raise money for charity, so that's a big plus to this incredibly cold option. It's pretty popular and might be right up your alley. The main plunge in the area is the Maryland State Police Polar Bear Plunge, which is held at Sandy Point State Park. While this is the main plunge in the central Maryland area, there are also other options that you can find further out with a search online. As you can probably see, winter in Maryland doesn't have to mean staying cooped up all winter, at least if that's not what you really want to do. What other winter activities do you absolutely love? Or even better, have you tried some of these options? I'd love to get your input. And if you're thinking of moving to the area and want to know more about what to do every season, be sure to keep an eye out for my other seasonal fun things to do videos. If there's anything I can do to help, I'd love the opportunity to do so. Please reach out however is easiest for you. Text, email, or call. I'm here to help. Last thing, before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe if you thought the video was helpful and you want to see more like it.